Wow. All right. Pressure.
You're good with the microphone. We don't need TC and I don't do.
Yeah, you guys take the night off. We got it from here. We're good. Just get the cameras.
I'll figure out the video.
Make sure the cameras don't work. No, we're here. These guys have been nice enough to let us come on. We're doing a 24-hour paddle relay on April 15th. There's 6 of us that are going to be paddling for 24 hours, and we're doing it. I was inspired by this guy, Troy Nebecker, who's going to call us in a little bit. He's up in Seattle, and he'll tell you a little bit more kind of about how he got it going. But I got inspired by that, and I made the mistake of contacting these guys thinking I was going to have to like convince them that it's a good idea for us to paddle for 24 hours. And immediately it's probably the fastest response to any text I've ever gotten. All 5 of them are like, yeah, let's paddle.
Well, who's all 5?
So we got Josh, who's sitting next to me, Mike Dillery over there, and John Sliber, Pat Shaughnessy, and Craig Waltz. Is Craig coming? Did we lose him? Oh, he might do a little cameo.
Is Wormhout doing it too?
Zach isn't doing it. He's there for support.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He'll be on the beach.
Okay.
And what's the course?
Yeah, where are we going?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, a lot of courses.
We're paddling for 24 hours.
We had a lot of good ideas and some semi-good ideas from Tomales Bay down, Half Moon Bay down. We wanted to raft around Año as a bunch of big group.
Right.
But for 24 hours, the tough part was where are you going to be at midnight?
Right.
And so we decided, because we want to involve the community as well to get people out there. And so just doing some loops in around Santa Cruz made the most sense.
So absolutely. Or like a swim-a-thon type situation.
Well, just for the record, the first text I got back from this guy was, let's circumnavigate the bay.
Which would be cool.
Killer. Let's paddle around the entire bay, which would leave everybody in the community out. And, we're out in the middle of the freaking bay for 24 hours.
Midnight in the middle of the bay.
Like, for the record, there's 5 athletes and me who are involved in this. So the closer to shore we are, where there's a hot tub and maybe a beer or something. That's
they brought you along for the shark bait.
Yeah, pretty much.
The slow guy out the back.
He's good with the microphone.
Oh, man.
These guys
gotta have
here,
one of
those.
those.
They just want to paddle. They really don't want to be here tonight.
And is this something that was there some? I mean, you were inspired by someone else who did something similar.
Yeah. So this is the 3rd year, and again, Troy, he's supposed to call in later, and he'll fill you in. But his wife was diagnosed with cancer a couple years ago. He was a triathlete and a paddler, and the guy was an outdoor guy. He was out, swimming, biking, running, paddling in the water. Lives in Seattle, and kind of took, from what I understand, took that for granted, which I think a lot of us do. We're just like, oh, we live in Killer Santa Cruz, we can go surf whenever we want. It's a little blown, or it's kind of small, it's crowded. I'm not going to go out. So he suddenly gets hit in the face by this disease, right? And he suddenly is not going outside and doing all the things he loves to do. He's focused on getting his wife healthy again. And after a period of time, I'm not sure how long it was, she beat cancer, which is amazing. And then, but during that time, they met other people who were sick as well. And so he was like, dude, screw sitting around on the couch and not going out because it's a little cold outside or because it's a little windy or maybe the surf's a little crowded. I'm going. So he created this hashtag called Go Because You Can. And it's like taken off. If you look at it on Instagram or whatever, there's like, I don't know, 200,000 posts or whatever. And if you just simplify your life, whenever you're kind of looking at the ocean or you're looking outside and you're just like, it's a little cold and blustery today or whatever. Can you go? Then go.
Mm-hmm.
And his thing is go because you can for those who can't.
Right.
And that's what we're doing.
Nice message.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. And is anyone in the group paddled 24 hours at one time?
Oh. Closest is probably Trike, Mike Dillery. He did the bay, Santa Cruz to Monterey, turned around, got some water, and came back. Solo, no boat, no support, nothing.
That sounds really smart.
Pretty legit.
that was on a pro board, right? Yeah. Okay.
Let's paddle to Monterey and back.
With a motor though, but we'll let him.
Well, it's
I don't even. From what I understand, his wife found out that morning. Did you text your wife and you're like, "Oh, honey, I'm gonna go for a paddle"?
Yeah, I didn't really want to plan because if I failed, I didn't want anybody to know.
Right.
So I just kind of went for it.
It's what does failing mean? Like coming back halfway and just saying I guess I'm gonna quit.
I told my wife if I wasn't going to make it, I was going to end up at Moss Landing. I'd be at a bar having a beer, so she'd have to pick me up
the next day.
Right.
Duke,
right.
You with Surf Tech for many, many years. I know you just now you're working for Buell.
That's right.
How do you think? I remember talking to you many, many years ago at Surf Tech about paddleboarding. How far has it come, do you think? And these guys are now doing prone paddleboards. I remember Jay did it. And how far do you think paddleboarding has come?
Yeah, it's come a long way, man. And what's awesome about it is in 2005, I think I had my first phone call with Joe Bark.
Yep.
First of about 400 million. Calls me every day, and I love the guy. But he was a part of this prone thing that I'd read about. Like I read Greg Knoll's book, The Bull, right? And that's kind of the first time that I really read a lot about prone paddling and lifeguards and early surf community doing it. And I thought it was awesome. Like those are men's men, right?
Yeah.
And Joe, Joe is very much one of those kind of guys. And I told him when stand-up paddling started growing, and he was nervous a little bit about, God, I hope, everyone still remembers prone paddling. I'm like, remembers? I'm like, dude, people don't even know what prone paddling is. No. Traditional paddleboarding. But I go, hey, if we're lucky, maybe stand-up paddling will kind of carry prone paddling on. And that's what it's done, for sure. Like the J-Race is a great example. J-Race is kind of reversed because it started as a prone event.
Right.
And then the stand-up guys kind of got invited to join the party, which has been awesome. And it's just it's a rad community. I mean, these are great people. The one thing that's interesting about it, though, is if you try to get information from prone paddlers, like if you're like, oh, I want to prone paddle, like who will teach me a lesson or what do I do? No help. You're going to get no love from anybody, no matter how long you've known them or what, they're not going to do anything to help you.
Right.
But it's fun.
I think that's because they don't really know how to train anybody. It's like we just get out and surf and paddle.
Go rent one or just go try it, right?
Yeah, you just got to get on one and go give it a go. And
we got Troy from Seattle here. Talk to Troy.
That's our guy, yeah, the
Troy,
legend.
How's it going, buddy?
Hey guys, how are you?
We're doing well. We got a whole bunch of your fellow men in here that are going to be paddling for.
Hey, Troy.
Can you tell us about the event that's going on?
Oh yeah, well we're gonna do a 24-hour relay paddle to help families dealing with cancer.
Okay, are you gonna be down here for that?
No, I'm gonna. There's a Seattle team that's going on as well. So we have actually 20 cities across the United States and Canada that are doing it on the exact same day, same thing.
So how many people is going to be doing it?
With 20 teams of 6, so that's my math is horrible. 120 people, and the whole goal is to really get out there, have fun, and sort of rally the community around it, and see if we can't lend a hand.
My question is, can the community, can someone like myself with a paddleboard come out there and paddle as well, or is it just
absolutely?
You can. Okay, so anybody in Santa Cruz can join you guys, right, Duke?
That's right. So that's the only reason that we're not circumnavigating the bay or paddling from Seattle down to Santa Cruz. That's what we want to do. But because we want to involve the community, we're just going to paddle in and out of Cowles.
Okay.
So we get everybody down there. I mean, and for us, we're hoping it's kind of a beach party and people are just there all day long and hanging out and paddling with us.
Hey, Troy. So you guys are raising money for whom, and how did this whole thing start?
Well, each city is a little bit different. Some cities are raising for individual people, and then others are raising for as many people as we can. This started in 2013. My family dealt with cancer. My wife had 2 bouts of it, and I wanted to figure out a way to kind of give back to the community because when you hear the words cancer, it's frightening. It's devastating. It's overwhelming, and. For whatever reason, the water community is a very special community with, kind hearts and people who really just want to give back and do good. And it's resonated with them. And, I feel pretty psyched and blessed to be surrounded by, amazing people who want to jump in and do what they love with the sole purpose of giving back and helping others.
Okay. That's very cool. We wish you the best of luck with it, of course.
Hey,
Yeah, thank you.
Duke's got a question.
Troy, if you could kind of explain, we exchanged an email a while back, and I asked about why a 24-hour relay. Your response to that was pretty phenomenal. Can you explain that?
Yeah, you bet. 24 hours isn't easy. I think that there's, it would be one thing if we said, hey, let's get together for an hour and paddle. And I don't know that kind of has the full effect. With a 24-hour time frame, there's going to be some discomfort. There's going to be a little bit of man, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
And, in no way does it compare to what people are going through with cancer, but it gives you, gives you a little bit of window into, it doesn't stop in the afternoon. It doesn't stop in the morning. I mean, it goes on all the time.
Right. So, Troy, I want to thank you for calling. Okay, I want to wish you all the best of luck with all the teams around the country that are doing this, and keep up the good work. And we wish everyone in your family well.
Thank you very much, and Duke and the crew. Thank you for jumping in. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
hey,
buddy.
Troy. One thing
Troy,
before you go, Troy.
easy.
How can you tell us where some of these other teams are located?
You bet. Yeah, we've got the furthest one away is Cayman Islands. We've got they'll be out there in the sunshine for 24 hours, which is awesome.
25 in Cayman, that's nice.
I know that's not too bad. Is
No,
it?
it's easy.
I like. I know. There's, some fruity drinks, and it'll be
Easy.
It'll be great.
Some coffee. Where you going?
That's way better than going around the Santa Cruz Wharf at midnight.
We'll do that next
Freezing
year.
your ass off.
And how about a couple other ones?
Crazy. And then we have our friends up in Ontario and Kelowna. So for Canada, they're on the opposite end of the spectrum where I don't know if it's going to be unfrozen just yet.
All right.
We got Vancouver, Florida, Hood River, Morro Bay, California, Newport, New York, North Carolina, and then it went from 1 team to 7 teams to now 20 teams.
Outstanding.
Thanks, Troy. Good luck to you all.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
You guys have a killer night.
Take care.
You too.
Before we go to break, this portion of the show is brought to you by the Britannia Arms, which is getting ready for
St. Patty's?
boom,
Bam!
St. Patrick's Day. 4:30 music with John Michael. 7 p.m. touring from Ireland. Pub sing along. You don't want to miss the pub sing along.
Are we going?
I'm going.
You'll be there
no,
for
I
sure.
won't be there. I mean, it's a place to be.
Do you dress
packed.
up? Do you put green
No.
on and get all serious
I
about
might
it?
put some green on. But corned beef and cabbage.
Of course. Has to be.
At the Brit this Friday night. Don't forget, head down to the Brit in Capitola. Neil TC.
Up Cork.
Be right back at the very short break. Don't go away.
This is Numa and Isaac from Aloha Island Grill. Well, summer's right around the corner here in Santa Cruz, and that means one thing. It's time to come get your grind on at the Aloha Island Grill.
Come over to Aloha Island Grill and eat some food.
We're located on the corner of Portola and 17th Avenue, and we've got a beautiful lanai for you to come sit out on. We've got a fine assortment of plate lunch, fresh ahi poke, and other wonderful treats for you to enjoy.
My favorite food at Aloha Island Grill is Kalua Pig.
We've got ice-cold beer and wine for those hot summer days, and try some of our homemade POG, Passion Orange Guava Juice. It's delicious. For to-go orders, give us a call at 479-3299. Find us on the web at alohaislandgrill.com or come on down to 1700 Portola Drive. Aloha Island Grill is a proud member of Think Local First.
Hi, it's Julie.
And Simon.
From Toyota of Santa Cruz, and we want to thank you for 2016, our best year ever.
It was an amazing year for pre-owned and new sales. We just want to thank everyone for coming out and making 2016 a success.
So here's what I want to say. We have no parking. We have so many cars because we are killing it. You don't ever have to drive to San Jose ever again to get the best deal that you think you're going to get, because you're going to get it right here in Capitola at Toyota of Santa Cruz, new and used. Tell them about our Tacomas.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have the largest pre-owned inventory in the Santa Cruz County. Right now we have 32 Tacomas in stock. We have every model you could look for: 2-wheel drive, 4x4, crew cab, regular cab. You need a Tacoma, start online at santacruztoyota.com.
See, we're bitchin'. Toyota of Santa Cruz. And if we don't have it, we'll get it. Highway 1 at 41st Avenue in Capitola. I've been saying that for 30 years.
Chill Out Cafe on 41st Avenue, Santa Cruz is not just a block from some of the world's best surf, but it is also where you can go relax and order the tastiest grub before and after your sesh. Plump burritos, fresh salads, sky-high sandwiches, and a superb selection of